That's a very good question, Luigi doll that definitely just talked to me. I figured since the subject matter was DDR Mario mix, I'd show off some of my moves, you know what I'm saying? Haha, Luigi, you're always so supportive. Alright, let's get this started up! Well, apparently I have the flexibility of a 40-year-old in a 25-year-old body, so... DDR Mario mix. Mario during the GameCube era was just weird, okay? Like, look at this. No, this isn't some weird mod or garbage Unreal Engine showcase. This is a real product that was released and had Mario in it. What real person was like, oh yeah, this, whew, good combination. But that's kind of what I love about Mario during this era, you know? In general, Nintendo was constantly doing wild stuff with its IPs at the time, but Mario in specific just got super creative and interesting and strange. I don't even think that's a bad thing either. In fact, most of these games would go on to be some of the most unique and notable entries in the series. The system's trademark mainline game was Super Mario Sunshine, a game with a much larger focus on theming and cohesive design, with mechanics and an atmosphere that make me wet. Because, you know, a flood sprayed me, of course. I'm sorry. The system also launched with, no, not a Mario game, but a Luigi game that was kinda creepy, actually. We got a mechanically unique Mario Kart game, multiple Mario parties that had some interesting ideas, and an RPG where the opening area features a noose slap dab in the middle of the hub. Mario now is just whoo, wahoo, we're fun and family friendly. Mario then was grapple with the concept of executions. It was just a unique time where you never quite knew what they'd do with the dude. And while all of these games are great and all help to further that unique feel the era cultivated, there is no game that better represents just how out there Mario got during this time, the DDR Mario mix. From the onset, this was a weird idea. Like, I guess in theory it makes sense, you know, DDR was all the rage, so you combine it with the most popular video game character of all time, and it should work, but, like, come on, this is a stupid idea. But it kind of feels like the developers were in on it too, you know? Like, the way this progresses, the weird animations, the complex narrative, it all just feels like they know it's a joke, and they're just having the time of their lives. You know, I should probably get off the ground. Recording audio in this position isn't ideal. Who put this on me? Where'd my hat go? It's almost like I already recorded all these live action skits and then lost all the footage and had to do it all again. Couldn't be me. Anyways, yeah, the story for DDR Mario Mix, it is absolutely nuts. It does not take itself seriously at all, and it's super fun because of it. It's a peaceful day in the Mushroom Kingdom until this mysterious figure steals the 4 magic music keys, which can grant wishes, and also I guess they have some kind of effect on people dancing or something. Toad's not really the best at elaborating on this stuff. So Toad enlists the help of the Mushroom Kingdom's greatest hero, Luigi. What, you thought we'd be playing as Mario in DDR Mario Mix? Well, then you probably haven't seen many of my videos. Luigi just looks so freaking done this entire game, by the way. Toad's running for his life here, and Luigi's just over here contemplating his life decisions. It's great. And so it's time to save the Mushroom Kingdom, not through fighting, but through dancing. And it'll take every bit of skill I have yeah, this is gonna be a real difficult quest to finish, huh? Well, the presentation of the story is, well, cheap is one way to put it. I prefer bad, but the actual dialogue is just something else. The writing feels really out there for a Mario game. It feels like it wasn't even made in the era it released in. It seems like the developers knew that this idea was basically just a meme anyways, and so they went to town. This feels like it fits more in the 2010s than it does in the 2000s. It's crazy. In fact, the correct word would probably be... And I ain't talking no addressing the player meta, DDR ain't standing for Doki Doki Rhythm Club, none of that. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit thirsty, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, thank you. I'm not giving this back, by the way. Anyways, it's meta, but it's not that kind of meta, if you know what I'm talking about. It's more meta humor than anything, the likes of which wouldn't really become popular until the early 2010s, which is pretty impressive considering this is a Mario dance game from the early 2000s. You wouldn't think it had writing ahead of its time, but it does. I'm serious though, this stuff is all over the place. When Toad's describing the danger posed by the magic keys, he's like, oh no Mario, if we don't stop this, we might be doing this stupid looking dance forever. Oh, also maybe like the whole world will end, but no biggie. The UI straight up insults some of the other characters when you battle them. Wario straight up says he's going to use the magical key to make DDR Wario Mix, an exploration of greed, stench, and stubby legs through interpretive dance. What the heck were they doing with this game? No joke though, the whole game is written like this, and it's pure magic. It makes the, let me check here, hour-and-a-half-long adventure consistently entertaining. That's great and all, but this is a video game, so how about we talk about the video game part of it? That sounds like it'd be pretty sensical. Being that this is, you know, a console DDR game, it means you gotta have some way to actually dance. I mean, sure, you could play this with a controller, but I'm a fan of useless plastic shit I have to throw in the closet, thank you very much. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure what you want me to say about the gameplay. This is literally just DDR. There are some arrows on the screen, hit them on the pad. Oh yeah, I forgot, they got like Mario mechanics in here as well. Like, ooh, look, here's a Mario enemy, go hit him and hold the phone here. That guy was running for his life and we just crushed him just like that? That's fucked up, Luigi. Yeah, anyways, the mush mode, as the game calls it, are just a couple little extra Mario mechanics that are there to kind of spice things up, I guess. You got things being fired out of cannons, things you gotta hit twice, things that block the screen, things that suck and I want them to die. It's a neat idea, but I tend to just turn these off when I'm playing the songs in free play. Oh yeah, I also forgot this game has, like, mini games, and they all suck. Like, a couple of these are kind of cute, I guess, but most of the time I really just prefer to not do them. And like, bro, I love the mini games. I made 2 whole videos talking about them, so this says a lot about their quality. I get why they're here, they make it a little bit more of a Mario game and it gives you something to do besides dance, I guess. It's just that, I don't know, maybe I'd like them better if they were actually fun. Woo, big shocker there. Bad stuff sucks? What amazing commentary I have here. Okay, that's great or whatever, but have you heard the soundtrack for this game? Is that Mozart? Fucking Mozart in my Mario game? And why is he so funky? Holy shit. But yeah, outside of that, the soundtrack as a whole is straight up banging. I guess that's expected for a rhythm game and all, but I mean it. This soundtrack is super overlooked. And they take remixes from so many places too, dude. Like, you expect it to be nothing but main series remixes, but nah, we got some Double Dash, we got some Mario World, we got some Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. That confirms it. This game is perfect. And even better is that the remixes are, like, actually really good. Mario isn't exactly the first thing I think of when I think of dance music, but like, bro, why is this stuff so good and why hasn't Nintendo ever used it again? I'm getting too excited about this. This is a freaking Mario dance game. Oh hey wow, it's every Nintendo YouTuber from 2008's intro theme. Also, fun fact, everyone saw Jump Up Superstar and was like, oh my gosh, it's the first vocal Mario track? And they were wrong. This game has one too, and it's actually one of my favorites in the soundtrack, even if it doesn't really sound like Mario music. I don't know how many times I can keep saying over and over that the music's good, but the music's good. Boo Boogie, Roller Coasting, Always Smiling, Jump Jump Jump, that one track that sounds like a fight to the death, but it's actually a fishing battle, Destruction Dance, whoo baby. And it's just so weird because they never reuse these songs. Like Smash, this would be perfect for Smash, but no, they just gotta keep it in this one dumb Mario dance game forever, I guess. Kinda sucks. Speaking of dancing, what is this? You go from these stilted, cheap animations to Luigi full-on vibing in a matter of seconds, and it's fantastic. The stuff that's happening during these songs just feels like a trip. We got unwinding hotels, a haunted house dance party, Luigi dancing in a roller coaster that is definitely not safe or allowed. Koopa humped a carrot for several seconds straight. That was really important to show. Yeah, anyways, they have to have used motion capture or something because some of these dances look a little unnatural for these models. Except for Waluigi, that dude practically is made for stuff like this, so unsurprisingly, he looks like the most natural fit of anyone here. Ah, yes, I forgot. This is the game where Waluigi gets his starring role. He's the one who dispersed the magic music keys, and you encounter him at the end of World 1 before mopping the floor with him, and boom, he's out for the rest of the game. Yeah. Oh, but if Waluigi's not the villain, then who is? Oh, who could have guessed? It's Bowser. Whoa, how wild. Alright, let's take down Bowser. This should be a piece of cake. Luigi, run. We need to run now. You ever just lose a battle before it even starts? Because that's exactly what happened here. I don't care what this game says, he's kicking our butt. I remember the first time I played this was with my friend MJ, and we started dying when this showed up. It took us a long time to actually beat him because we were just laughing too hard to even focus. Like, bro, look at this. But just like back then, eventually, I managed to beat Bowser. Cue the cheesy ending, cue the credits, cue me being tired because I played this all in one go after spending a whole day sitting behind a desk. Boom, DDR Mario mix. You know, for a while I wondered why exactly I had such a strong fondness for this game. I mean, sure, it was funny to joke about, like, oh yeah, you remember that weird Mario dance game that exists for some reason? But it always felt like there was a little bit more than that. I think I now know why this literal meme game is making me feel strangely strong emotions. No matter when I play it, DDR Mario Mix always brings me right back to the era it came from. It's like this injection of that signature Mario weirdness that so infrequently happens nowadays. Something like this just could not be made now. Nintendo holds Mario under lock and key nowadays, so it's always just nice to go back and remember a time where that wasn't the case. DDR Mario Mix is weird, it's cheap in some places, and it oftentimes feels like a game that's not really real, but that's kind of what I love about it, you know? It's a game where I can forget that I'm a grumpy adult with a full-time job for just a little while to look like a goofball and have a great time doing it. You know, now that I'm on the subject of weird Mario GameCube games, I think there's another one I really want to talk about. It's Luigi's Mansion.